I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at Deathstroke issue number 22. Defiance is the brand new superhero team taking the world by storm, but can they even survive their first mission with Slade at the helm? Well, let's hop on in together and find out. So, as we join the comic, Deathstroke's new team of would-be do-gooders has been dropped into the middle of a hostage situation, one that Deathstroke himself manufactured in the previous issue so his team would have a real trial by fire. Already it would seem that the team has bitten off more than they can chew. Not only do they have to fight your regular armed military types, but they also have to fight a bunch of hard light constructs calling themselves the Radiant Men. Ah, Radiant, that's one of those good word of the day calendar words, isn't it? This battle was always going to be uphill, but complicating things even further is the fact that Deathstroke has left Defiance high and dry to go pursue his own agenda, which would seem to be breaking into a nearby castle to try and have a one-on-one meeting with the guy controlling the Radiant Men, and that guy turns out to be none other than Dr.Light, who is now back in his OG costume and back to being a villain, despite the fact that in the early days of the New 52 they tried really hard to launch a good guy version of him. The cool part is Christopher Priest doesn't throw any of those stories away. Dr. Arthur Light was once upon a time a member of Argus who hurt himself during a crazy experiment and became a light construct man. That's how he's able to change his form and walk through stuff now, because he's not really there. It would seem Dr. Light has been given asylum in this country in exchange for his superpowered services. What does Deathstroke want with him right now? Well, it would seem after messing up that political assassination a couple arcs back, Deathstroke has now been marked for death by the Society. Which society? I don't really know. Society of Assassins? Secret Society of Supervillains? Who's to say? There's a lot of societies in the DC universe. Deathstroke had come to Dr. Light in hopes that he could help square his debt with the Society. Why exactly did Deathstroke think Dr. Light could do this for him? Why did he trust him to begin with? Maybe it's a sex offender thing. It's something they both have in common. All we know for sure, though, is Dr. Light thinks that Deathstroke becoming a villain is absolutely stupid and doomed to fail, that no one can hide their true selves, not for long anyway. Now, back at the fight, Jericho actually shows his leadership qualities by taking charge of the situation and directing his other teammates. Kid Flash uses his super speed to round up all the hostages and protect them from incoming shrapnel, while Ravager and Jericho realize that their icon suits actually possess in them the ability to discombobulate the Radiant Men's forms. With their enemies on the ropes, it's all Defiance needs to do now to bat cleanup, and they get some extra assistance in that with the appearance of their newest member, Terra, who appears out of the blue to the shocked faces of Jericho and Rose. And with that, the day is saved. Deathstroke and his team are ready to depart, but before they do, they're sure to give a bill to the hostages that they saved. Oh yes, Defiance isn't one of these free superhero organizations you've seen. Oh no, there's something brand new and different. If you want to be saved, if you want the job done right, you gotta pay, and pay through the nose as the comic ends. So that was Deathstroke issue number 22, everyone, and overall I thought it was pretty cool. Christopher Priest does a good job balancing what the Deathstroke book has become, and that is half team book and half character study of Slade Wilson himself. The big question moving forward is, does Deathstroke really believe his own hype? Has he truly changed, or is this all part of one big larger con to try and save his own tail? And if so, what does that mean for everyone else on his team who genuinely does seem to want to do good and is looking for some sort of redemption? There's also a B-plot I didn't touch on that's getting kind of interesting. It's about a shakeup in the Asian underworld that may or may not be connected to Rose. Overall, pretty damn solid issue. I'm interested to see where it goes from here. Overall, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. So that's Deathstroke, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, want to check out some of these other videos I've worked on from throughout the week, then you can follow me on social media at Cape Joel, and if you like my work and want to support it, want to become a patron for as little as $1, you'll get exclusive videos and podcasts. And until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Bye-bye.